Hi, welcome to another episode of
I am not the problem.
Right?
I'm the problem. Low key, I'm the problem. But I'm not the
problem. Right? Coming out of the gates with a diagnosis.
Listen, at this age, you need to realize when you are the problem. And I own it, right? Because most men do not own their problems.
9 seconds in. And thanks you for watching.
That's the episode. Tune in next time.
So I'm the host of Samant the Bottom. This is a dating podcast where we try to determine whether my guest is or not the problem. Today we have the amazing Sunthar V. Mm-hmm. with the quickest episode in the history of podcasts.
My speed might be the problem.
Is it?
Yeah.
So why do you think you are the problem?
Why am I the problem? I don't know. I just think I think that I am the problem because why am I single?
Well, why are you single?
I don't know. This is why I'm back in therapy, but
yeah, that's great.
Yeah, it is. I don't know why I'm single, but
if you have to self-diagnose.
If
you would like to, you don't.
Well, okay. To be fair, I've been like traveling a lot.
Yeah.
In the last 4 years.
Classic work's busy.
Work's busy, and
What are you, a suburban dad?
Closeted gay high school kid.
The opposite, actually. My bad.
I'm just studying all the time. I don't have time for girls. Yeah, that was my excuse in high school and university. I was like, I wasn't even that smart.
Oh, when did you come out?
When I was 30.
Oh, you came out when you were 30?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I came out when I was 30 to my mom, and then started comedy like a month later.
That's right. And you started comedy. Oh, yeah, I saw you were saying that you needed to come out before you could start stand-up.
Yeah, because I didn't want to be a closeted liar comedian.
Yeah, that'd be so hard.
I'd be like you. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry.
Oh no! Send your shots, baby. Come on, I've worked on I know my self confidence. I know how I come off.
Why are you gay?
But that will go down in history as one of the best things ever.
Yeah.
Actually, do you have any advice for someone that comes out a bit later in life than traditional?
Advice? I don't know. I think that I tell young people all the time. I get messages about young people wanting to come out, and I always say that, like, get your bag up. I think life is not getting, we're in a much more progressive society, but life for queer people is still difficult.
Yeah.
And I think one of the things that alleviates that difficulty is your finances. Mm-hmm. So if you are financially independent, if you're educated, if you are driven in your career in some way, that buys you more access, more time, more opportunity to stand on your own feet.
Yeah.
And so that to me, that is more important than coming out.
Yeah.
Right. I know that it is a struggle to find the people that you could be yourself in front of, or you have to play different versions of yourself, and I think that all of that is difficult, yes. Yeah. And, it would be great if everybody could just come out, early on in life and work through all of those things. But I think that, if you take your time, there's no rush. Mm-hmm. But in that journey, you can find the one or two, confidants or people that you can open up to and talk to. And I was lucky enough to do that in my early 20s. Yeah. And so, I had school friends and work colleagues who, into my late 20s, I was pretty open with.
Yeah.
And so when my actual coming out to my mom, and that's what I consider my coming out.
Yeah.
When it happened at 30, I had my own job and I had my own place, and if shit hit the fan, which is what I was mentally preparing for.
Yeah.
That it would have been okay.
That is a really good take, because that's not something I've even considered, and I think it goes for basically anyone in a relative position of any minority, essentially, having financial independence gives you the flexibility to face opposition.
100%.
Wow, that is such a good thought. I've never thought of that before.
Capitalism sucks.
Yeah,
but we live in it.
Yeah.
So how are we going to
those bounds?
Work within whatever we've been given, and whatever that means for you, like do it and figure out.
Oh my God, I cannot agree more with this.
Yeah.
And also I think when it comes to, specifically activism and being in a environment that, like wanting to defend Palestine. If we had our bag up, we could do so with our chest.
Yeah.
Except we're almost doing the opposite. We're like, hey, don't drink Pepsi, because that's all we can do. Don't go to Starbucks. But like, actually, if we had like the right financial independence across the entire world, where we can respectfully just present the world with views that are rooted in truth, but also just increase the awareness.
Yeah.
The sky would be the limits.
Money is everything.
Money is everything. Can we stop acting like it isn't?
Yeah.
It's not that it won't cause happiness, but it will do a lot of other stuff.
Things. And and the freedom to be yourself requires a level of money and like a level of stability in your life in order for you to survive. It's a basic necessity. And so figuring that shit out is half of the problem.
Yeah.
Right. And then once you've got the money and, have the job or whatever, then you have all the other shit to work on and all the trauma to work on. Then, get money so you can pay for a therapist.
Yeah.
Like get a job that, and
it's funny. It's kind of like Maslow's hierarchy. Do you know it?
Yeah.
Except it's like reversed. It's like money first, and then work would deal with the other shit.
Because money is, we live in a society where, like, everything, you need all of that shit.
Yeah. Actually, a testament to what you're telling everyone is so true, because you came out to your mom, you started comedy, and mashallah, you grow so quickly because you were able to be yourself. So many people love that about you.
Yeah.
When I opened for you, I swear, the punchlines you were dropping, they were hitting like rockets.
Yeah.
Because you were just yourself, fully you, and everyone loved you. Whether they were queer, aunties, uncles, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And I remember like sitting in the green room, like that's the goal. To be able to be so yourself that other people just love that about you, see themselves in you.
Yeah.
And you've been able to just build this, I want to say niche audience of that just are your people.
Yeah.
And let you to be yourself with the financial independence.
Yeah, and the financial independence didn't come from comedy for me. Like I worked in finance for 10 years, right? So
me too.
Yeah. So that's the path I needed to take in order to get my money up.
Yeah,
and
100%.
figure it out. And
whether this is proof, not all finance bros suck. Okay.
I mean, we suck, but you know what I mean. I'm so bad. But like I and marketing and figuring out that has helped me in my comedy world. And so the education piece helped. And so all of that, obviously I'm reeling from all the trauma, but now I can afford for a therapist to deal with the trauma.
Yeah.
And I am in a very privileged position to talk about these things now.
Yeah.
But I think that if we looked at, how are we going to solve for a lot of the issues that young queer people face, it is giving them the tools, the thinking, and the opportunity to develop themselves into successful people within the scope and the world we operate within.
Yeah.
And then, but at the same time, in parallel, have the friends and family and community that they need to support who they are.
For sure. Everyone needs a support system that they can fall back on.
Yeah.
And that's, regardless of just for everyone's pursuit. Like, honestly, if I didn't have my family, my friends behind me, I wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
Like, truly.
Yeah.
And you wanted to talk about community-based arts.
Yeah.
And would you want to elaborate about that on?
No, I think I'm in a very lucky position, I would say, in order like my fans are amazing, like you said.
Amazing.
Like,
Please come to my show. And love me 10% as much as you love something.
everybody who's ever opened for me, I'm just like, you're not gonna bomb. There's no
And
way.
somehow I did. Somehow I
You
did.
didn't fucking bomb. Shut
The
up.
second show wasn't my best work. I was like, let's do these old jokes for a taping. And I'm like, what are the jokes?
Yeah, like I mean, but yeah, for the most part, you did not bomb. You didn't bomb. You've had worse nights than that, I'm sure.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I've had way worse nights.
Yeah. Yeah. But like they're just so loving and caring and like and it goes beyond, you know, comedy. I think they are in love with what I stand for and how I show up and my kind of concentration on what I do is, you know, I've built for community, right? I've always you know, I've been an outlier in my work, not just as a queer person, but as a Tamil comic in the Toronto scene. And I started off doing English comedy, and I saw the audiences were coming out were my people. So and naturally, that's what came to me, to speak in English and in Tamil.
Yeah.
And to be focused on that audience and to say what I want to say,
Yeah.
and not have to overly explain myself, because you know how much you need to get to when you are explaining something quite niche or ethnic or whatever.
Yeah.
You have to be like, this is this, and this is why we eat this.
I've
and
had to explain Ramadan. It's just like, come on, like everyone should know that.
Yeah,
Just the bare level.
just yeah. So it's you know, and the beauty of community art is there's a lot less censorship
Yeah.
in what you say, because everybody in the room is usually on the same page.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some weirdos.
It's like a familial vibe to it where like we're all in on this, like on the
Yeah,
joke.
we can
know
all
what's
agree that, you know, genocide is bad,
going-
right?
Yeah.
It's a bare minimum, but you know, there's no debate on it,
Yeah.
right? There's no like, oh, I don't know about that. I don't know about the wording there.
Yeah. By the way, it's actually so funny. At your show, I go, can I talk about Israel Palestine? And one girl went, no. And I was like, you know what?
She
Fair
was
enough.
probably over it.
Yeah, that's fair. And
We
it's
have
fair.
genocide overload.
Yeah,
Like
100%.
This was 2009 for us.
Yeah, I know.
And we're like, when a white girl is talking to me about Palestine, I'm like, girl, you don't need to explain genocide to me. I know how that works, right? Like, I'm like,
But isn't there a Tamil genocide awareness like week in
yeah.
Toronto?
So in Ontario, I think in the Ontario education system,
Yeah.
there is a week dedicated in May to the education of Tamil genocide awareness in
That's
schools.
amazing.
Yeah.
Question. Can we squeeze Palestine in a day?
Listen,
We're not
this
gonna
is-
get our own
This
day.
is part of the money conversation, right?
Yeah.
We need more Palestinian reps in
Yes.
government,
100%.
right? Whether you like them or not, which happens with, you know, Tamil MPPs too, right? Like there's a
100%.
lot of Tamil MPPs or MPs that I do not like,
I know.
right? And they
Dude, every Lebanese member of parliament, conservative.
and you know, but you also need those people in those parties that are in power in order to move things.
100%.
So
You got to play the game.
you have to play the game, but then what, you know, when you do get these ethnic people into office,
Yeah.
you have to also hold them responsible for their positionality within your community,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
If that means you are pro-Palestinian or, you know, anti-genocide, the bare minimum. If you are that, then that is a non-negotiable,
Yeah.
regardless of what party you are,
Yes.
right?
As it
So you
should.
can be an NDP, a liberal, or a conservative, but you need to stand on this,
On this
right?
one topic.
And
yeah.
then you can go buy the private jets with Doug Ford.
I know, but unfortunately, you don't even see that. You don't see that uniformity. Like,
You don't.
or they just opt not to speak up about
But
it.
also, we are in an era of politics where, especially within ethnic communities, and this happens in the Tamil community. I don't think it's you know, isolated to the Tamil community. I think within ethnic communities, once you build a hero status as a politician,
Yeah.
in the diaspora, like
Yeah.
in a Canadian government or in the UK government or wherever,
Yeah.
then you have a hero status of almost like, oh, as long as you are talking about Tamil genocide, as long as you are talking about Tamil issues, do whatever the fuck you want on the other stuff,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
We'll absolve you.
Let's at least get one of our things.
Yeah,
Like,
let's absolve you of everything else because at least we have you for this.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah. At least that voice is being heard.
Yeah.
Whether it's being acted on is one thing, but the fact that it's just in the room is important enough.
Yeah. And so then that becomes a conversation about representation and all of those things.
Yeah.
And and the politics of each of the parties and what that might look like. So
Yeah.
I think So I mean, I don't even know where we are right now in this conversation, but
I think we were just talking about political activism
Yeah.
and our representation in the political sphere, and what we will allow from our representatives.
Yeah.
Just as long as a bit of one thing we can get on board with is being heard and being expressed.
Yeah. And I think to that point, I think we also, as ethnic groups, or there are pockets that are quite ethnic votes, right? There's pockets of Ontario and in Canada in general, where it's like that riding is run by an ethnic group, right?
Yes.
And we have that in Scarborough. We have a Tamil riding, which is represented on all 3 levels of government by Tamil MPs.
Okay.
Right?
By the way, I'm just gonna throw this out there.
Yeah.
We got Zoran Mamdani in New York. What about Sunthar V for Toronto? With your family, you'll take down Olivia Chow by lunch.
Yeah. I like Chow. I'm sorry.
I'm not saying you don't like Chow.
Yeah.
I'm saying you, mayor of Toronto. Come on. Have you ever thought about it?
What, mayor of Toronto?
Yes.
No, but I think not easy, but
An easier
thing for me would be a member of parliament or.
Have you considered it?
I am thinking about it.
Wow.
You heard it here first.
Oh my! Can I vote? So I need to move to Scarborough?
Move to Scarborough.
Never mind. That's cool. wait. I need a lobby for it, but we got 1 day of Palestine.
Yeah. So and I think that if I do run if I run, it'll probably be in the provincial.
And honestly, I see you cleaning up.
If I run, I think I'll run independently.
Wow. Really send a message. And by the way, I actually think in this day and age with the political divisiveness, someone genuinely wants just an independent, that's normal.
I just want MPPs to be able to vote how their constituents want them to vote.
Yeah.
Not how their parties want them to vote. Because why are parties deciding our futures, right?
I agree.
And
I agree.
By that, we mean why are special interest groups and corporate deciding our futures?
I swear, if there's a way to again, money matters. Money's the base of everything. I hate that money's in the base of politics because that's going to skew everything in that direction inevitably.
Yeah.
And then if there was a way to just level the playing field, like how there's like a salary cap in the basketball league in the NBA, if there was a salary cap on government run campaigns, equal the playing field monetarily. Everyone has $2 million. Say what you got to say. I would think that would change the way politics impacts our lives a lot more.
Yeah, I mean, I think there are other devices that like proportional representation, and that was something that fucking Trudeau campaigned on in 2015 and dropped it immediately.
Yeah, because it doesn't serve them.
No, it doesn't serve them, right? And Jagmeet was bringing it on. Trudeau adapted it. Then they both, Trudeau forgot about it, and then we just never talked about it again.
I know.
It's never been an election issue again.
Yeah.
Right? Because that's how this all works. They distract us.
Yeah.
Right? And even with an Ontario election, the last, Ford got in with this within immigrant communities, targeting immigrant communities with misinformation about the sex ed curriculum.
I did not know this.
Yeah. So this was the first time he won. And a lot of the talk was about sex ed curriculum and how it's going to make people gay. So that obviously that got the Muslims going, that got the Hindus going, that got the brown people going. Oh. Everybody was like, what do you mean? He's going to make everybody gay and trans? Like, that's crazy. But the reality was this one about the sex education system. This is about the education system that they've fucking gutted now. Yeah. So that's, and that's thanks to all of these people coming together, say, okay, this is the strategy and this is how we're going to do it. And we're going to get the crazies involved in each religion to go after this because it's just, think about the kids.
It's very cultural. What is it? What's it called? Social politics? What is it called? A specific thing. Cultural politics?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ethnic,
it's
whatever it is.
Dumb.
Yeah. But
and I hate to see our communities get played for fools, And
the craziest thing is the way that kind of language and that kind of topic is served up to people, and then people who don't and I don't say they're stupid people, but they don't think about what they, what they're actually voting for, or what they're actually for. And then, especially within ethnic communities, it's like, oh, obviously Sundar is going to be against this because he's gay and he wants all of our kids to be gay. And, just this, you get all of this like craziness. You can't, there's no reasoning with somebody who is shut off to any level of
logic or critical thinking. It's like whatever the first derivative thought would be, they're like, that's for sure.
None of them have read the sex curriculum that was going to come out, right? Nobody knows that, right? None of the people who voted in the provincial election, a majority of those people don't know how much the provincial election affects your day-to-day versus a federal election.
100%.
Right?
Yeah.
This Ford ran on, the hate for Trudeau, which I think is, a little out of proportion. And use that to his advantage to steal another election and ethnic communities,
and then cut $6 billion from education, where classrooms are already overcrowded. Speak to one teacher, you're like, this is a nightmare. It's horrible what they're doing.
Like, look at all these schools; they're all falling apart.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, his priorities are
self-serving,
and a vendetta against Toronto because he
loses here.
he loses here. So he was like, you know what? Fuck you all.
He doesn't just lose to the Liberals. He loses to the NDP here. That's crazy.
Like, you know what we need? An airport.
Longer runway.
We need an international airport in the middle of the city of Toronto.
By the way, I do love Billy Bishop, though. I'm not gonna lie.
I love Billy Bishop, but it is not going to be it's not going to bring down fucking fares. Are you fucking, when is that ever
Is that what he's saying is going to happen?
Yeah, that's what, even fucking, what's his name? Potliev is on it now.
Oh my God.
I'm like,
who?
You know that guy.
Who
that dude. Common sense conservative.
I took an Air Canada flight recently and I got so pissed off because after we landed, they said, thank you for choosing Air Canada.
We didn't have a choice.
As if we had a choice. I like that we were both there together.
We're both there together. Every time I fly Air Canada, I think the same thing.
Yeah.
And,
we both had the same punchline.
It was, with all the, retired nannies who work in Air Canada, I feel bad for them. But, like, it's a shit airline. But this is never about the consumer. That's
it's not. Air Canada thinking everyone thinking that Canada's just an oligopoly.
Yeah.
Everyone's Google what oligopoly is if you don't know, and you're like, oh, we're living a lie. Everything is owned by 3 people. And you know what's one that is crazy? My phone bill is the lowest it's ever been.
Yeah, right now there's actually competition. Yeah, they're starving right now.
I paid $35 for 100 gigs.
Yeah. They're all going at it right now.
Yeah.
Rogers, all of them are offering you like, free US minutes and data.
Yeah, I have unlimited.
Yeah.
And it was funny is that now you don't need to call Rogers and like cancel it. You can just go to your new provider and they'll do it for you, which is also so Canada.
Yeah.
We're not even like, tough enough to confront our past service provider. Be like, actually, can you just break up for them?
I think you can do it online too.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, you can just do it online.
Dude, I left Rogers after 6 years. Not even a text. Goodbye. I don't give a shit.
He'll call you.
Actually, Bell keeps calling me. I'm like, you already have everything.
Yeah.
What else do you want?
Some guy in India will call you.
Hi, this is Paul.
Hello, this is Paul. Just calling you from Rogers. Do you want new iPhone?
Oh yeah! And congrats, by the way. Speaking on like community building, Massey Hall sold out. I'm not even kidding when I told you I dreamt of your sold out post. I then texted you the next day. I'm like, hey, I dreamt that you sold it out. You're gonna do this, and you're like, thanks. I was like, I kind of wanted more enthusiasm from you. Like I literally dreamt of you in my subconscious of your success, and I was just so happy and proud of you.
Thank you. That's
and
very
then you're
sweet.
like, thank you. Thanks, which is fair, but I'm like. Give me more.
It's very sweet. Massey
How was that? Tell me about it.
Massey was insane. Like the process of booking Massey, it is a building, it is a historic building in Toronto, and there's so much there for me as a Torontonian, as someone from Scarborough who's, walked by that venue a million times, and I could have done the Meridian, but Massey is just so beautiful.
I do love. I could have done the Meridian.
I could have, like, easy, and it would have been cheaper too. I mean, I could have done the fucking casino in Pickering, and that would have been even more cheaper.
Oh wow.
I mean, this is why you need
Massey's more expensive than Meridian.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. That's why nobody does shows at Massey, except like these Ticketmaster comedians.
But you know what's so funny? The way you're talking about Meridian is like a fuckboy being like, yeah, I could have hit that, but nah, I wanted this girl.
Yeah, Meridian is, you know, Meridian is new money. Massey is
she's done the work.
Yeah, Massey is white people.
Facelift.
Massey is so white, even the security guards are white. You know it's expensive when the security guards are white. Like, where are my Punjabi bros?
They're in a union. Those security guards are in a union, dog.
They're grandfathered in. Right? Like,
Meridian Hall. It's just the people that were on the street that gave them a vest.
Yeah, those are temporary foreign workers. Like, you know, like the badge comes off, it's Velcro. You know.
This is such a niche joke.
But yeah, that's what, you know, going into Massey, I was like, there's not one colored person who works here.
And I think that's why you did it. You're like reverse colonization.
Literally,
bitch.
I was like,
we thought it. Everyone
feels expensive.
Yeah,
you know?
Finally, white people are serving the brown people. Hell yeah, you did it, dog.
I mean, they took a big cut of it, but you know, it was worth it.
Hey, colonialism only goes so far. They're still gonna get a W.
They took a big cut, and I know they made a killing at the bar because it was all brown people who were fucking buying drinks.
Yeah,
I don't get any of that money.
Y'all drink.
Yeah,
y'all drink.
So, and I just wanted to do it. Like, I wanted to be like, yo, let's fucking do Massey Hall.
Huge flex.
Yeah.
Huge.
And I mean, I walked into the green room. I've never been in such a green room. It's not a green room. It's a green suite. Like,
is it nice?
There's like 4 or 5 rooms. There's like couch, like where I'm sure there's been lines of coke done and
100% by some legends.
There, you know, Prince, The Weeknd, like.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's epic.
So just like being
to say that you've done that, mashallah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's insane. And then to do something for community there.
Yeah.
In, you know, is a level of, you know, appreciation. That's kind of what it all was. Like, yes, it was a major goal for me, but it was also like gift to my fans and community who've been showing up over and over again to be like, this is why I do it, right? And this is why I want people to think about community art in the same way, right? Because we're so overconsumed by what I call, you know, corporate art. Because after a certain point, in order to be sustainable or to reach, you know, big money, you have to sign with the devils, right? You know who they are.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And that not only does that give you, you know, you get successful, but then that also changes the things that you can talk about. It changes where you can play.
Yeah.
And everything becomes, you know.
You know, I think that point is very valid. What you can talk about, especially I'm a like pretty political comedian, and like I did a club, and I had never felt more out of place. Because I was like, I need to say jokes that will work for you, but then with my monthly show and like I have like, you know, Arabs coming out where I can talk exactly about like what I want, and it just resonates so much better. Yeah, that when I go and do a club that's, you know, just like tourists or whatever, I'm like, this isn't me. I'm here to make you laugh. Yeah, rather than I'm here to make us laugh. Yeah, which is very different. Yeah, and you know, it's like, you know, my material. Yeah, it's like I can't go to Yucks. Yeah, and do an Israel Palestine. Material. Yeah, and or I'll get banned. I'll bomb too. Yeah. So it just, just like being able to create your own community, whether on a big scale or even a small scale. Like my show's small, like it's like 25 people every month, whatever it is. It still like does so much for my mental health.
100%.
And you know, you also talk about like, you know, a lot of emotional, political commentary. You know, and the people have asked me like, how can you write about this? And I feel like you're gonna relate to this. I always say, how can you not? You know, like, as the roles and communities, we want to make sense of the world and be like, this was bothering me. Can't you see this? Yeah. And to be able to do that at your scale must be so rewarding.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's more emotionally rewarding than it is financially. Yeah. I know that I have lost opportunity because of the things that I speak on. I know that, and not only because of that, because, you know, at the end of the day, my existence is political, right? I am a openly queer person. I'm a person of color. You know, if I wanted to do all the check marks, right?
Yeah.
You know, like Netflix dream, right? Like queer, crazy, you know, minority, like child of refugees, who's, you know,
Ring, ring.
you know,
Ring, ring. Hello.
where's the deal? You know, like diversity, you know,
Cook.
just everything,
Yeah.
you know? And so to be all of those things and still be an artist and not address any of those things feels like not me and wrong. And even before comedy, like you know, I started off writing poetry and doing, you know,
Oh, did you?
Yeah. In Tamil and English and doing like, you know, spoken word and stuff like that. And I, for the longest time, hesitated to call myself a comedian.
Yeah.
And I prefer storyteller. I prefer, you know, writer. And that's because I don't necessarily think that all of the things that I talk about are hilarious.
Yeah.
And I just think that is something that, you know, and then there's like an artist ego thing as well, which I don't think Gen Z has, but where you reach a level of success and you kind of understand, like you were saying, you know, I know my audience, I know where I do well, and I also know where I have so much more to go.
Yeah.
Right. And playing rooms where they don't know me, when I don't have, you know, home base, or when I don't have, you know, enough Tamil people in the audience or brown people in the audience.
Yeah.
There's a lot more explaining to do and a lot more writing to do and a lot more reps to do.
Yeah.
Right. 100%. And I
100%.
think, and so that artist ego is something that I constantly battle, because in all of this success, it is still regarded in the mainstream as niche, as community, as, you know, I am the most famous comedian out of Toronto that nobody knows.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, my community knows me, but like when I talk to like random people who aren't Tamil, and I'm like, I'm a comic, and it's like, oh, like where do you do shows? And I was like, you know, I haven't worked much this year, but I did do Massey Hall in January. You know,
like, and then you just walk away backwards, maintaining eye contact.
Yeah. You're
just like a weird moonwalk.
You're like, the Massey Hall? Yeah, that one.
Quick little like 3,000.
Yeah, it's niche though. You won't understand it, which is the craziest part to do, right?
Yeah.
How do I tell people that I'm a comedian and then kind of say like, but it's not for you?
Yeah.
And I do that all the time, even with my friends. Like all of my like non-Tamil friends who've come out to shows, like I'm just like, don't buy a ticket. Just, you know, I'll see you after. And they're like, no, we want to come and support, right? And like I have amazing friends who are non-Tamil who come out and they won't understand like half of the shit, but they're just happy for me.
Also, just for anyone watching me, you want to say half the shit because half the shit is in Tamil. Like I'm sitting there, I'm in the setup. I love the premise.
Yeah.
Punchline is in Tamil.
Yeah. But it's not
Everyone
hard to
else
guess.
dying, dying around me. I'm like, man, that looked like a hit. No idea.
But how many shows have you been to where like the comic is, you know, white or, you know, and they're talking about some 70s movie reference and you're like, I didn't watch that movie.
100%,
I didn't know that. Like
100%.
I can't name actors. Like
I noticed that a lot of like what comics do references about like actors or movies in the 80s or something. And I'm like, who is Gene
that?
Wilder?
Who was that?
I'm like, I know the
what
name.
did you do? Yeah, like I don't know. So like that's the whole thing about, you know, and then I have the Tamil purists to come like, you said it was a Tamil show. Why are you talking in English?
I know. There's always gonna be that. You can't make everyone happy. Can I just like, you had a good time.
Yeah.
Time.
Just have fun, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think in all of this, it's you know, trying to figure out and try to be okay with where I am at as an artist and my audience, and like my goals are, you know, continue to grow this out in the same way that I've done it, right? And it's from bars to theaters to big venues, and like I think that's and creating for your community is so much more fun.
Yeah, it's really rewarding.
It's a bit of like an inside joke.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's so fun. It's so fun.
Like, especially like I'm at Massey Hall and like everybody is white, the staff. I could be talking shit about this venue. I didn't, for the record, but they would never know. Epic. They would never know. I'd just be like, look at all these fucking white people who are working for us today.
Yo, you should have. But I guess you got to do it again.
I gotta do it again.
Just gotta run it back.
I think it was a one-time thing though, unless they give me a better deal next time.
Yeah, no. Next time Meridian. Let's give the new one a whirl.
I mean, I might cheap out and just do like fucking Pickering Casino or whatever. All my people are out east anyways. They would be
finally.
They would fine. We'd have to fucking go downtown where there's a fucking airport. Parking. And construction.
You have to park in the spa.
Yeah.
And then walk across town.
What a nightmare.
That is a nightmare.
Yeah.
Yo, what's like the craziest thing you've done on a date? Like, what's that when's the time you were like, yo, I was a red flag?
What?
Yeah, sure.
Like
upon reflection, you're like, yeah, you shouldn't have done that one. Or that was a bit crazy out of pocket of me. Like once, I'll tell you mine. I don't know if this is a red flag. But like I saw someone like for a brief period of time. It ended. And then I had like a bunch of like realizations that I wanted to tell her. So like I wrote it in a letter, and then I went to hers, and I was like, I knew I was like, if I open up a book and start reading, she might be like, this guy's a freak.
Crazy, yeah.
Because whenever I do anything, I think about the worst case scenario, just so I'm okay with that outcome.
Yeah.
Like even if I do a show, I'm like, I already imagine if I bomb, I imagine if I kill, like whatever. So I'm like, I'm not shocked by the outcome. The second I pulled it out of my bag, I'm like, I shouldn't do this. And then I open it. She goes, what the hell is happening? She goes, can you not read?
Did you like recite it to her?
No, just like I was like, I just wanted to have my points made, and I wanted to like stick to like the thing.
Yeah.
Again, we write. We're writers, so like this is the most direct way I can.
Yeah.
But I was like, you know what? Sometimes it's not necessary. I shouldn't have done that. I should have been like, hey, I get it. I'm sorry, whatever, or this or that. And just more. I'm like, that's kind of a red flag on my point, I feel.
Just explaining yourself?
No, the way in which I did.
Did you break up with her, or did she break up with you?
She broke up with me.
And then you were trying to get her back?
No.
Oh,
I was actually just trying to get like some like resolution of closure.
Okay.
With like some takeaways from the but also it was too short of a time to like be that dramatic and pull out.
I don't think it's dramatic. The heart wants what it wants, and you like. I don't think there's any shame in you sharing your feelings to her.
I know. I think it's the way in which like I didn't need to bring the book.
You didn't want to forget anything.
I mean, thank you. But I love that you're on my team. You're like, no notes here. This is great. You should do this.
Listen, I'm very kind about how I love and how people love. Yeah. In general, I think that there is this oversimplification of how we feel, and people always talk about simping and all of these like ideas around shame, around love, and how we date and how we feel for each other and how we get down bad or fucking. Catch feelings or all of those things. Those are natural human reactions that the internet has memified and made us feel shitty about. Yeah. To give us reasoning to not feel shitty about it, but in turn we feel shittier about it. Yeah. Does that make sense?
It does. It actually does. Yeah. Because it almost vilifies simping or like feeling a lot of emotion for someone. Yeah. And the risk of it not being returned. Is where that memification lies.
Like, oh, you're embarrassing. How dare you fall in love with someone who doesn't love you back? What kind of shit person are you, Osama? Exactly.
Like, try my best.
Yeah. Like, how dare you?
So then I guess let's flip it. What is a red flag you've experienced from someone else? And you're like, this is
ghosting. But you know what? You know what's crazy? And I don't know if this is something that I've been going through lately is like, if the energy shifts in the texting, I call it out immediately now. I don't have time. Yeah. I'm not going to think about it too much. I'm going to be like, hey, it feels like you're not as invested in this as I am right now. So I think we should just like park this and hit me up later if you want to actually hang out.
That's great.
And kind of, cut my losses, be sad about it. Yeah. I think I'm okay with being sad about it. I just don't want this endless game of like
the linger.
Maybe if I change my words, like, then this will happen. Right. And
I think definitely a point of reflection is if you are overthinking the way you structure a sentence, there's a foundational mismatch. Yeah. In that moment, it could be resolved. Yeah. But I think with being very explicit. Yeah. Yeah. Like I remember I used to date a girl who every time she would start texting me formally, I'm like, something's up. I don't know what it is. And then in those moments, then I would start responding formally because I was like, maybe she's upset about something. And then eventually I got to the point where I'm like, hey, you're speaking formally. Is anything up? Have I upset you? Let's just attack it here and there.
Yeah.
And that actually allowed us to communicate way better. And then she'd be like, actually, yes, or no, I'm just really stressed. And like, so I don't really feel like I'm texting you with intention. I just don't want to leave you.
Yeah.
Here. So then, and then resolution. And then that made us closer over time.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think like overall, I feel like, especially in this day's dating culture, which is so challenging.
Yeah.
No matter who you date, I think that the feelings of insecurity about how you feel or how you approach dating and how you approach love in general, none of that sort of memification or like vilifying yourself for how you experience love or how you care for people or how much you want love. It's okay to want love. Bitch, I want love. I want a man. I want to, settle down.
Yeah.
Like those are aspirational things for me. And I don't think that we should be in a place at any point in our lives where we feel shameful or sad about it.
Yeah.
And I think that when you're seeking out partnership, that it's okay to be pretty open about it.
Yeah. And I do think openness gets rewarded more often than it doesn't.
I don't know about that because I've been open for a while and I
But no, that's because we haven't even cracked the tip of the iceberg.
Oh
here.
yeah, true. Yeah, no, and then people want to chase.
I do think just that, like on the note, I think people always do appreciate vulnerability, and just by opening that door, they may not walk in, but then they can be more delicate if it is not a fit or not. But I think being more like everyone's really afraid to be vulnerable.
Yeah.
But I think that's where the magic happens. That's where the best things happen. That's where the worst things happen.
Yeah.
But that's where you grow the most in every way, even if it's a bad outcome or the desired outcome.
I think it's vulnerability within reason, though. I feel like
Fair. Yeah.
If there are certain people who you might feel more comfortable with, levels of vulnerability, and if you're just starting to see someone, I wouldn't say pour out your heart and tell them everything, right? Yeah. Because
it's about being reasonably honest.
Yeah.
I think that's the word we're looking for. Yeah. Vulnerability is reasonably honest.
Yeah.
Given the dynamic, given where things stand, given histories, etc.
Yeah, and have a bit of a mental gauge on how much that you are sharing with someone who and what level that you are in that relationship.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So do you have any controversial dating takes that you've loaded up in the chamber?
I think as a society, myself included, how we look at celebrity relationships and how celebrities date is so fucked up.
Yeah.
And now that I'm, not a celebrity, but I have some notoriety.
I mean, come on. You're the most famous comedian no one's heard of, or you don't know whatever your tag is. Is that like your merch line? Most famous comedian?
I should get one, to be honest.
That's a great one.
Yeah. But I think that notoriety or just being a public figure of any sort and dating is extremely challenging because you have an online persona, you have perception of how people consume you. And so then when you're trying to get to know someone or someone is trying to get to know you, they may already come to you with preconceived ideas and notions about who you are.
Oh, are you talking about dating someone? Oh yeah, like dating someone that they like whoever you are dating already knows about you.
Yeah, and even if they don't know, like they just like search me and they can find all of these videos and these takes and these tweets and it's like they could do a screening very easily.
Yeah,
and I'm like, that's internet Sunthar, right? Which
what's the difference between internet you and real you?
Well, I don't share all of my deepest, darkest secrets online,
course.
right?
Yeah.
You say that, of course, but there's a lot of people who do.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, we're in a generation where like...
But why is it when you said that, all I thought it was like white girl crying as she does a Get Ready With Me video talking about her breakup?
The crying videos, the videos of like, the clickbaity videos of very personal stories.
Yeah.
And I'm like, girl, you haven't even worked through this yet.
Yeah.
And you're making videos about it.
Yeah, I think that's a good take.
Yeah.
Only post the crying video once you've worked through it.
Same with comedy. There's people who do sets and I'm like, that sounds like something you're still working on.
Oh, for sure.
And you probably...
Take that to the mic. Not this one.
Don't even take it to the mic. Take it to the therapy.
Oh, straight up. Yes.
Yeah, not like
Agree with that
working
as
on
well.
it, like actual, like the bit. And for
Yeah.
me as well, like I've been writing a lot of stuff, but I'm like, I'm not ready to share this yet.
Yeah.
I'm not ready to share that vulnerability yet because
Yeah.
I'm still working on that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think that online, we should reserve stuff for online in the same way as well.
Yeah.
But the internet and social media is a, drug where the validation and the more vulnerable you get online, the more viral you get.
Yeah.
For shit that you say.
Yeah.
And so that has become a disease of some sort, is my take.
I like the word disease.
But I digress. Yeah, I think I think dating as someone who is on social media, dating as a comedian is hard. Dating as a social media persona is hard.
Yeah.
And how people once you've reached a level of notoriety, or if enough that someone recognizes you from your online, then it gets weird. It can get weird.
Yeah. Have you ever felt like has someone come up to you and like kind of like fanned over you so hard, and then have you?
I mean, I've slept
indulged?
with fans. I've slept with fans, and
what's that like? Is it kind of weird, or is it like mega like validating? I don't know.
I don't like fans who are sleeping with me just because I am Sunthar V.
Okay. By the way, that was kind of hot. That was kind of hot. I'm not gonna lie, that was because I am Sunthar V. Yeah. Oh, and like your voice got deeper for a second. God damn.
We are on a podcast.
Let's just go
full on. Yeah.
Voice.
So yeah, I have to drag out my words.
That was crazy.
Yeah, but like I think there is a subset of men who one time there was this guy who I've told this story before, but one time I hooked up with someone in Montreal. I was in Montreal for a show, and we had like matched on Grindr, and we were just chatting, and he sent me a picture, and I didn't know he was Tamil, like he was brown, but I was like, oh, he could be anything. And we were just gonna hook up, and he hooked up, we hooked up, and he left, and then I was like, okay, I'll never see this guy again. He came to the show the next day.
I knew it.
With his family.
No.
Yeah. And I'm just like, oh my God, nice to meet you. Like, amazing. Like, whatever. And while this message, I still have the screenshot somewhere. I need to frame it. But the next day, after like I meet this guy, the next day I'm like, so it was nice meeting you again last night at the show. He's like, yeah, like, sorry I didn't tell you earlier that I knew you. But it's, at least now I can say I sucked Sunthar V's dick. It's like, and he said like, it's like sucking Russell Peters' dick before he became Russell Peters. And I was like, fair point. Fair point. I was like,
that is
wow,
so loaded.
That is so loaded.
That isn't, I don't even know where to start.
What?
Also, before he became Russell Peters, I'm sorry, we did Massey Hall, okay?
I mean, this was 3 years ago. So now he's like, Sunthar V, the one who sold at Massey Hall, I sucked his dick in Montreal.
Wait, I think the worst part of the story is that he's right.
Because imagine like sucking off someone like a deadbeat, like someone
Oh my God.
who
That's amazing. I need you to send me the screenshot. We need to put it up in post. Oh
no, yeah, that was probably the wildest hookup story.
Yeah, and back then, like you weren't as big as you are now, but like you still had. Like,
yeah, no, I think
notoriety.
like I was, this was maybe 2020. When did I last perform in Montreal? I feel like 22 or 23, 2023, and yeah, I mean, I was shook by that.
Honestly, when you read that message, what did you think? Were you like, this is funny or this weird or both?
I did like, it felt.
Oh, you dirty dog. You dirty dog. I already know. You liked it, didn't you?
Bitch, who wouldn't?
Yeah.
Who fucking wouldn't? Imagine, like, my ego, like,
By the way, you just unlocked a new fantasy for me. I just want someone to say I sucked Usama's dick before he became Usama Tabata. I'm like, yeah. But I can't even see that happening.
Yeah.
If anything, I see like the girls that I have maybe dated in the past see me start this podcast like, ugh, I sucked his dick. Ya Allah. Ya Allah.
God forgive
And
me.
then he read me a letter. I was
Yeah.
I'm emotional, baby.
Yeah, that was wild.
Are you a Pisces moon?
No, I'm a Libra.
Libra moon. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what it fucking means either. But yeah, that
Oh,
was,
that's a good one. That's a banger.
it was great. Yeah, it was validating, I must say. But I think now what I struggle with, you know, in the dating world as a, you know, when I'm trying to date brown men or, you know, people within community is that notoriety and the perception and the persona of online Sundar and dating Sundar is, I feel like,
Yeah,
it's different.
of course. Like,
I mean-
you know, online is very two-dimensional.
Yeah.
And of course, everyone like real is everything. It's the whole package.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
Your emotions, your insecurities, your goals, your ambition, your success. It's
Yeah.
so much more nuanced, of course.
Yeah.
When was the last time you were in a relationship?
Oh, it's been a while.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Sorry.
It's been a while. Yeah, but I've been like,
And are you actively dating now?
oh, well, I am back in Toronto now. So
Ring ring.
call me up. But don't fetishize me for my fame.
But that was like the realest thing he meant. See, we said it as a joke, but that's some real shit.
I mean, unless you're hot, maybe. Some caveat. I think what has become kind of comforting to me is moments of love, and moments of love are a greater appreciation for having. And I think it's also because it comes from the fact that, you know, in high school, a lot of queer people don't have, you know, formative years of relationship building or dating or, you know, any experiences whatsoever, especially when you're closeted.
Yeah.
So I'm very grateful for the moments of love that I've had with beautiful dates. Like even recently, I think that I lived in New York for 6 months, and the first time that it's weird to say, the first time that I went on a date and held hands with a guy and kissed him in public was in New York at fucking 36 years old.
Wow.
That's
Beautiful. Huh?
Yeah, and I don't talk to that guy anymore, but it was a milestone for me.
Yeah.
And I think those kind of moments, especially in queer love, like, you know, I can think about my first Toronto love, the first guy I brought to my apartment, the first time, you know, I kissed in public, but not with people around, like kind of. So I think that those moments of love are so important to queer people, but I think to everybody in general, if we looked at those moments of love as something that we genuinely like brings us happiness, as opposed to like, oh fuck, I wish that had worked out, or like, I wish I still talked to this. You know, that longing for love is always there, but like, I'm just so happy to have had that experience.
Now I can tell you we're a poet. I'm about to tear. Oh my god! Just the way and your voice is like so soft.
It's just moments of love. Wait till you're editing this.
Oh my god! I think I will be in tears over the keyboard just listening over again.
Yeah,
that is so poetic.
I am a hopeless romantic, so like I think those.
I am as well.
Yeah,
I think like romance and the smallest moments of love matter more than the grand gestures of anything.
Yeah,
like
I'm such a lover boy.
They bring me so much joy to give.
Yeah,
that's definitely my love language.
Yeah. Yeah, like, and that was a big moment for me in New York. So I'm still experiencing these new moments of love, these experiences that I feel that were robbed of me in earlier times in my life, and it's kind of nice. And I'm sad that I don't have somebody, that I'm
right
not
now, but
dating somebody right now, but
yeah.
there are so many things that I am getting to experience
Yeah.
as I grow older that I'm really happy about.
And obviously you will find someone. Everyone will find someone.
I hope so.
You will. Are you kidding me with those words and being Sunthar V? No, I'm joking. I'm like triggering you back to the thing, the worst thing to say. No, but of course everyone can find someone, and it is I know you will, and whoever you'll be with will be very lucky to have you. And I'm like, I just want to know now, like, will I be invited to the wedding? That's what I want more than anything now.
If I get married, I'll hit you up. Yeah.
Do you want to get married?
I don't know. I think like if the time comes, like, I don't dream of a wedding. I do. I think that to me, building a relationship is a lot more important than getting married or
For sure.
Or having kids or any of traditional things like that. But I think I still believe in marriage. I still think that it is something that I would consider. But I think that for the most part, I just want to date and meet people and be in relationships, live in with somebody, and have those kind of. I've never done that.
Yeah.
Right. I've never moved in with somebody, a partner, and lived life.
Me neither. By the way. Yeah.
So I do long for those experiences and to see how that feels and what I like about it, what I don't dislike about it, and
Me too. Hopefully, the both of us. We'll have you on next season again, and we'll see. Imagine we're like, you know what? Fuck relationships, man. They're too much work.
I just get bitter at that point. Just be like, I can't believe I was catching feelings and talking about moments of love. Who's that fucking idiot?
I'll just have it playing here. So where do we stand on small moments of love? We're like,
fuck that shit.
Relationships are a lot of work. We're both in our lover boy era.
Yeah.
Next season, we're just both fuck boys. Like, fuck this. I'm gonna be alone. I'm Sunthar V. I'm Usama. Let's go. I think it's time for me to diagnose you, not diagnose you, to give my verdict. But honestly, after that beautiful poetry, you can't be the problem. You're not the problem. You're the solution for Scarborough Town Center. What's the name of the writing?
Scarborough Rouge Park.
Rouge Park. Rouge Park.
Yeah.
This is also your official launch of your campaign.
Oh, yeah,
Can we do that as well?
This is gonna go viral.
This is gonna go viral. Scarborough Rouge Park.
You heard it
Sunthar
here
V.
first. Sunthar V is.
And on the thing, Sunthar V. That's it.
Yeah.
Actually, when people vote, it's at Sunthar V.
Sunthar.
Sunthar.
The number of times I've like met people who, I'm on shows, like random shows in New York where people don't know me. Obviously.
Yeah.
Oh, Sunthar is not. I'm like, it's Sunthar V, but yeah, sure.
Well, there you have it, folks.
How do I start a show when the announcer doesn't even say my name properly? And
Come on. I mean, I can relate. Once I got on stage, someone goes, guys, give it up for Usman. Usman. A whole different name. Usman.
Wow.
And then I proceeded to meet that comic 6 more times. And every time, he's like, hey, nice to meet you. I'm like, hey, we've met 6 times and you brought me on stage.
Was he white?
Obviously. There you have it, folks. Sunthar V, not the problem. Official diagnosis, lover boy, cutie. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions, I'm sure he would love to answer them. If you would vote for him, tell us why. Tell us why not. Bye.
Is that it?